let's talk about Victor Wembanyama. They said that he ended up getting a blood clot in his arm, all right, in his shoulder. And you see, it's like the third NBA player that got a blood clot. Short Thompson from the Pistons. Brandon Ingram's career was threatened with blood clots in his legs. And Chris Bosh's career, if my memory serves me correctly, got ended due to blood clots. So, you know, these are prime NBA athletes. You know, these are prime NBA athletes that's getting sick. You know, you don't really hear historically about guys, you know, having leg issues, you know, clot issues. You know, and you know, if you join the Patreon, I'm gonna do a video talking about how, you know, how the fellas, it's a health video, what can help you with clotting of the blood in your body. Some vitamins, some cheap vitamins that you can take. I've been taking them for a year and some change, and they also help you in sexual function too, and fitness function as well. So, you know, that is what it is. But you know, that was interesting to me that another NBA player, you know, had a blood clot. Kobe's like, oh man, he just tall and long. Nah, being tall and long, that ain't got nothing to do with clotting of the blood. You know, it's like, you know, those are like the blocked arteries. You could die from that. You get an aneurysm and die. So that's very, very serious. Serious. So check out the NBA Talk playlist. Thumbs up the video. Share the video. Subscribe to the channel. So usually with taller guys, you worry about structural damage when it starts the foots, the ankles, the knees, you know, the elbows, the wrists, you know, those type of things. You know, and I don't know if he had a history of clotting, you know, but usually, you know, France and over there, they have a strict, you know, requirement on, you know, on their food. All these dyes and hormones and steroids they use to cut corners in America in the food, and I say they use that to cut corners to save money. That's what it all comes down to, capitalism. All the preservatives that you like, damn, these beans good for 10 years. That's because they put preservatives in there, so it can sit on the shelf forever. You know, even the nutrients that's in the food, that's in the plants that they grow in the soil. A lot of times the soil is not good enough to grow, to get all the nutrients from the plants that they're growing. So the soil ain't even good enough. So one of the things you learn about, you know, that's in plants, you can't even get the amount of zinc that you want from plants because the soil, it ain't good enough. So you have to supplement what you can't get. Like even you talk about something like vitamin D. You know, yeah, you go outside and get your sunlight, but in vitamin D, you have to get the sunlight on a large part of the bodies, the chest, the back, the stomach, the legs, usually what's covered up. So when you get that little bit of sun on your face and on your hands, even if you were to wear a tank top on your arm, that's not enough. You have to get the full benefit of sucking up sun rays. You have to get it on large parts of the body. You know, especially if you don't drink a whole bunch of milk or whatever else has vitamin D. So you should supplement vitamin D. You know, vitamin D has a lot to do, especially for you fellas, in your sexual health. Vitamin D and E and zinc is a huge in testosterone. And zinc is one of those. And listen, I'm gonna start talking about this on the Patreon too, man. A Good Feeling TV Patreon. Hit the link in the link tree. It's in there. And you start talking about zinc it's not a reservoir of zinc in your body. So some vitamins and stuff in your body is a reservoir of, you know, kind of like your radiator. You have the reservoir tank, you got a radiator. So you can actually fill up the radiator with radiator fluid. So when that radiator fluid get used to cool the engine off, it goes to the reservoir tank to take and put it into the radiator when it goes. Same thing with zinc. There is no reserve. Once you put it in your body doesn't harbor it. You know, it just, you know, you got. That's why you should, you know, another reason you should supplement. And always you have to keep that body in motion. Whatever you do, if you want to eat a fucked up diet, keep that body in motion. You want to eat a great diet. You can eat a great diet and be stagnant. You can still end up sick. So yeah, you know. But That's crazy for a guy that young to be these young guys. Both of them was in their 20s. Outside of Bosh, Brandon Ingram, Ashard Thompson, they was in their 20s. So these are the guys with the best. They can do the best. They don't have to eat a taco. I'm not saying they don't. Taco Bill, McDonald's, they got the best, chefs. They got the best, physicians and nutritionists and this, And just let you know, man. I know somebody in my family that got clot and almost died from it. It's serious. See, and this is a guy that's constantly in motion. Think about that. His body is constantly in motion. So I hope he recover, get well. They say they don't expect it to be a long-term effect, but you got to keep an eye on him, because if something happened, he can be gone. He could be gone. Got to keep an eye on that. Got to keep an eye on that. So, but yeah, man, we started talking about these things, man. Start researching, man. Start trying to eat clean and, stay away from cereal and shit like that. Green spill. Try to, go days without sugar. Have your days where you eat some sugar. Have your days where you don't eat it. But anytime you keep your metabolism up and you in the gym, you're going to burn that right on off. I'm not saying you still won't gain weight, but the effects won't be as dire. You know what I'm saying? So, but it's troubling that you have Ronnie James who had this incident with his heart. It's troubling, man. If our prime athletes is getting sick like that, imagine the regular public. How are we supposed to escape this all? So, I hope you get better. I hope you get well. And get back to hooping. People say he's thin and he's durable. Anthony Edwards said that's what we got Wemby for, to be the face of the league. So, it's wild. It's wild, man. People don't understand how serious the clot in the blood is. That is very, very serious. Very serious. That can end you. So the season over with, hopefully he figure it out, man. Hopefully he figure it out and don't have no setbacks. Ingram ain't had no setbacks, and we watching the Pistons. Sorry, had no setbacks from what I seen. So it's serious, man. It'll make you wonder, man. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel, the subscribe button, hit the bell icon button, hit all notifications.